So let's now do a reflection exercise. And in that reflection exercise, we will remind you about your own experience of love and law as a teacher with your students. Yes, please sit down, very relaxed, and keep all the things that you have with you aside. And just focus on this PPT that is there in front of you. You just imagine yourself to be a center of light in the center of your forehead here, a very simple dot which has no geometrical dimension, which has no weight, no height, no breadth, with a very simple color that is white, and in a very simple sound that is silence. So a very simple technique we are going to practice, that is in silence. We'll focus on ourselves as a white dot, a point of light. So now take a moment of silence and visualize a scenario. In the past, it could be just yesterday, it could be just today, in which a student is misbehaving. And you see yourself disciplining the student with anger, being only lawful. Visualize once in a lifetime, or maybe many times, we have been reactive with the misbehavior of the student, expressing our anger. What is the impact? Has the student learned to be fearful? So what will be the outcome? Is there any change? If yes, is the change temporary or is it permanent? So just visualize. The student is misbehaving, you're angry with the student, and then while you're doing that, the student is now, there is a change, the student has stopped misbehaving, but out of fear. Oh, madam, what will the madam say? Or madam will shout at me. So out of fear, he's brought about a change in himself. Now, will this change last forever? Or is it just temporary? Now, again, take a moment of silence. And now visualize a scenario with the same student misbehaving. In you, that I'm a very loveful soul. See yourself as a white dot full of love, radiating your vibes of love, pure feelings for that student. Look at that student with loveful eyes, seeing at least one good quality in that student. Try to understand, looking at him very lovefully, him or her, try to understand the reason of his or her misbehavior. Instead of reacting, let us try to understand what could be the reason. Maybe at that moment, we are not able to speak to the student. Maybe at a later moment, to sit with the student and with pure feelings of empathy, to cooperate him or her for his or her progress. With that pure feelings, with that loveful feelings, now communicate what you want to communicate to the student. Maybe you would like to ask him or her, maybe you would like to request to him or her that whether if they could be disciplined and how that would benefit to him or her and to the others around. Maybe like listening to his or her reason, there's more mercy for him or her. And you try to find out alternate ways to communicate, to discipline. Because now you are having pure feelings in your heart that you want to cooperate. You want to nurture that soul for its betterment. And in this way, you communicate the laws with love. What do you think? Will this, what impact will this have? First thing upon your own self. Just thinking about it. Just feeling that loveful vibes for the student. Just feeling to cooperate that student, to understand the student. Just that emerging the feeling. What qualities and what powers are emerging within you? See yourself communicating the law with loveful, pure vibrations. What are the qualities emerging? And with those qualities, with those powers, when I'm actually communicating, what is the impact upon the student? How do you visualize that student to be? Taking it once in a while. You certainly have experienced this way of expressing your love. What are the qualities and powers emerging in the student when we do that? Finally, from this experience of yours, what meaning do you derive from the balance of love and law as a Shakti for you? And what affirmation would you like to take or do to enhance your balance of love and law? Thank you. Thank you so much. So now with these beautiful experiences that you have, it's time that you should share with others, isn't it?